maybe you don't know what I've been doing, if you will, so I brought a few pictures, and maybe you can understand by pictures. So here is Monty's. If you feed the plants with Monty's, here is a leaf from off of rose that had Monty's. Here is a plant that had not had Monty's, and you can see this leaf is about 4 times as big as this. I am a rose person. I've been doing roses ever since I was quite young. At one time I had over 150 rose gardens that I took care of. I made a lot of mistakes, and they call me a consulting rosarian, and that's because I made more mistakes than most anybody. And here are some roses I grew in a greenhouse, and I moved to my house, and they're in pots sitting on my driveway. Well, some people grow orchids, okay? Here's a lady in Nashville, Tennessee, and she stole some of my fertilizer for her husband's roses, and she started putting it on her orchids. Here is her phalaenopsis or something like that. And she says, "Hi Monty, this is the orchid that I have been feeding only with Monty's. It blooms almost non-stop. It has been in 2 garden club shows and won Award of Merit and Best of Show both times. Thanks a million, Sarah Jo Gill." So there's something else that you put Monty's on. Here's an African violet, okay, and it blooms almost continuously, and you can wet the leaves with Monty's, which normally you can't. Last year at the Denarchy District Show, I entered a rose called Denali. It's named for a large mountain, and I happened to win the 2nd best rose in the show, and this is Denali. And a man in Memphis, Tennessee, he only uses Monty's in his greenhouse to hybridize roses, and he named this rose for me. Now, that may not be a big deal to you, but he lives down in Tennessee, and can you think of how much it might cost to have a rose named for you? Well, for any normal person, it's $20,000, okay? And for the several celebrities, they get to choose a rose that he has hybridized that's not in the market yet, and it cost them about $60,000. He gave this to me, and it's called Monty's Joy. And so I told him, maybe you better take it back. I can't pay you for this. But